I know you guys miss me. I miss you guys too. So if you guys are new here, my name is Paul. I go by Pakada. So today I'm literally going to go over my viewpoints on relationships. I just wanted to clarify a few things, and obviously a lot of people have been asking me why like I don't have a girlfriend or stuff like that. I just wanted to go over some quick clarifications so you guys can understand my viewpoint and perspective on relationships, and also so I can give you like an educated viewpoint from my, once again, perspective. So if you're new to this channel, it's a self-improvement channel, and I used to do a lot of like public interview videos, and I was really enjoying it, and it was definitely my passion. But now obviously my passion's more to like improve myself and others, to be a father to the fatherless men, and also a leader to everyone, obviously, including women, young adults, and even older people as well. I don't really have a specific audience. My audience is mainly like young men, so I hope I've brushed that aside. So my viewpoints on relationship. I haven't been in a relationship in, let's say, let's just say it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while actually. Probably like 2 years, something like that. So I haven't been in a relationship in 2 years, and ever since then, I would say my personal life has improved like dramatically. And this is not based on like my ex or anything putting me down or not motivating me or anything. I'm not putting any of my exes down. I'm just trying to say that I'm in a better place than I was when I was in my relationships now, per se. I have a lot more intelligence, a lot more knowledge and wisdom and experience as well, that I probably wouldn't have got if I wasn't, or if I still was in a relationship. But then again, if I was to still have been in a relationship from that time to now, I probably would have gone through different experiences as well. I probably would be a complete different person. I probably wouldn't even be sitting in front of the camera right now, shedding this information with you guys. So I literally just wanted to lay a few of my viewpoints. I feel like relationships are very important for the people that want to pursue a relationship. However, I wouldn't suggest forcing or pursuing or chasing a relationship per se. I think in my own opinion, relationships are something that flow naturally. They come like the wind, and they can go like the wind as well. But it's about how heavy is your sandbag, how heavy are the sandbags like on the floor. Use the sandbag as you and your partner. How heavy is your sandbag? How heavy is her sandbag? Are you allowing the wind to blow you guys away? If she's willing to sacrifice her time with you, then she will stay. If she sees potential in you, she will stay. If she respects you, she will stay. If you respect yourself, if you respect her, if you love her, you cherish her, etc. It's literally relationships are essentially only meant to be made once you can genuinely like accept that this person you're with is gonna be a long-term investment, I guess. You could call it an investment, because you're investing your time, your effort, your emotions, everything into this one person, your trust. So I would say, yeah, uh, that's mainly the reason I personally right now do not prioritize relationships, because in my eyes currently I just don't see the benefits it could bring me. And a lot of people beg to differ, a lot of people disagree with me, which is fine. I mean, like, at the end of the day, if I wasn't disagreed on, then what would be the point of me even making these videos? Or like, what would be the point of me being me? Like, what would be the point of me like standing on my morals and what I believe in, etc., and stuff like that? So I just believe like relationships are just, it's either a hit or miss. And when the right person comes, then like you will know, like, because they'll usually stick around. For me, I'm not essentially chasing any relationships. Um, Definitely would be pursuing. Um, I hate using social media like, or like people like that are representatives or like presenters or public figures as examples, because you can't really just like, you can't assume someone's personality or the way they are in actual person behind, like, out of the camera. You can't just automatically judge them for who they are just because of what you've seen on like television or like social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, etc. So that's why I don't really like to use public figures as examples, because I could have used like Will Smith and Jada. But then again, I don't really know exactly what happens behind closed doors. And that's the issue with like speaking on the basis of like relationships and stuff like that. I did mention that this year I'm prioritizing my mental health. This must seem like something I say in like almost every single video. And it's just because I urge you guys to also like work on your mental health and to improve your physical health, to be able to like actually start writing down things that you're grateful for, or just journaling things that happen in your life, writing down goals and systems towards how you're going to achieve those goals, obviously realistic goals as well. To be able to just write down the cost of the things that you might need to get started and whatever you want to get started. Just write down all the costs from beginning to the end, and then actually work towards prioritizing which ones are more important. It's so funny. I literally said I said I was gonna speak about relationships, and now I'm talking about costs for like whatever business you want to start. It just goes to show how, I wouldn't say not relevant, but it just goes to show how like the importance of life, like what things are more important. Because at the end of the day, your family, you have a relationship with your family, like your blood, etc. You have a relationship with your friends. So it's just like a relationship between you and your partner per se it should already just be a bond. Like, it should be fluid. It should be like just getting oxygen from trees. It should just be natural. It should just occur, like breathing. It should just be subconscious. If she's willing to be there, she's willing to stay through the adversity, then she'll be there. If she's willing to motivate you or to help you out with your business life, your financial life, to hear you out on certain things, even if you say something wrong, she can hear you out and then give her viewpoint or her own perspective without like complaining and getting angry at you, or not trying to hear you out or trying to put you down, etc. At the end of the day, a real or true, because I can only speak from the perspective of a man, because that's what I've been raised as. And also I've seen the perception of how women act as well. So I can speak on the basis of that as well. But as a man, obviously, we feel as though we need someone to, especially if it's a partner, we feel as though we need someone to encourage us, to motivate us, to assist us. Um, it's easy to always ask for help, but sometimes it's just about, even if you don't ask for help, are they just gonna do it anyways? Like, do they cherish you enough to just do it anyway, to just help you, to just love you without you needing to ask them for that love? Um, it goes a lot longer, like it goes a lot deeper than meets the eye. A lot of people just are misconstrued, and they think everything's just gonna be flourishing just because it's going well for the first few days, weeks, months. They think, okay, yeah, it's gonna be like this for the rest of our lives. Yes, like problems are gonna happen, but it's about how you solve those issues. A strong relationship, or a long lasting one, is usually when the woman and the man have accepted their insecurities, their flaws. They've accepted that they don't need anyone else to satisfy their attention. And in my own perspective, from relationships, I've seen a lot of like really good relationships, and most of the time it's the man that has to like really like be, people people call me misogynistic for saying this, but the man has to be very like masculine, and like he has to stand his ground, be have a lot of like self-control and discipline, and that's how he wins, or that's how he gains his respect from, obviously, his girlfriend, his wife, his fiance, whatever you may call it, his partner. And that's usually just natural, like, but to get to that point in life, you need to respect yourself. You need to improve your mental health. You need to improve your physical health. You need to be confident in yourself. You need to be someone that doesn't isn't wavered by the crowd. You make your own decisions by yourself. You're someone that glides like the wind. You are the man, and as a man, women will follow you as a leader. And this is the issue in life. A lot of men, we, or should I say, a lot of we as men, we take things like literally to the T. Like, just because we say, or just because a lot of people essentially want us to be masculine, a lot of us take it too far, and then we're rough, or like we're we're trying to be like macho men, like trying to have that persona rather than just being ourselves, but then also like being able to put your foot down when you don't agree with something. I think it's just, in life, everything is just balance, and a lot of people don't know how to balance certain things in life. So yeah, for me, in summary, I would say that relationships are just they're essential, but we shouldn't prioritize a relate like, it's something that's natural. A relationship is natural. If we work on ourselves and try to improve the way we act around other people, then naturally your wife will appreciate you more. Obviously, um, I mean, coming from someone that's not necessarily been in a relationship in a long time, I've lost a lot of my like, um, should I say, like, a lot of my love language habits, like acts of service, being able to be like charming and like go out of my way to please my partner, essentially, obviously, or like other things like touch, physical touch. And as you get older as well, you got to be very careful, especially as a man in today's society, with the way you act around certain women, because they can get you in a lot of trouble. And what you say, how you act, your mannerisms, your body language, Even sometimes eye contact can be an issue, especially in today's generation. You could literally stare at someone for too long, and that could be deemed as harassment. You could you could wait, let me drink some water. You could literally touch someone and that would be like sexual harassment. So you just got to be very cautious. That's why I don't really even prioritize like trying to chase or pursue relationships, because I think naturally, if a girl is genuinely intrigued in you and wants to be with you for the rest of your life, she will make her way around you. So for all the men struggling in relationships, I think just let it flow, let it just be natural. Don't don't rush anything. Just be more on over there. Blah, 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 blah. Be more of an observer. Observe the situation rather than acting all the time. Like see how they act first, and then respond in like the same manner. Obviously, be a leader as well. Take action, but take action in things that benefit yourself and other people around you. Don't try to be a people's pleaser. But if in the right situation you need to please someone, then by all means, then yeah. I would say improving our seduction, our charm, and our charisma are like three traits that can very like benefit us in our relationships as well. So let me just say those three things again. Improving our charm. So our charm is like acts of service, like opening a door for a girl, or like making tea or something, or like pulling her chair out. I'm not per se someone that's really charming. I'm more of like a seductive or charismatic person, but I'm not really essentially a charming person. But charm goes a long way, and some people are really good at charming. Other people are really good at like seduction, and seduction is obviously just like eye contact, being able to like slow your tone of voice and like put in a bit of oomph, like be in the groove, like be in that moment, and like give them that 100% attention, which is very important. But the last thing is charisma. Charisma is also very important, because you gotta know when to say something funny or how to make light of things in the situation. So once again, going back to what I said earlier, balance is very important. And in relationships, you just got to know how to balance most things. And that's why I feel like, for me personally, I'm not ready for a relationship. But then again, you can't be ready for anything. Anything can happen at any time. The right woman might come my way today. The right woman might come my way tomorrow. But at the end of the day, I've always got to put myself in a situation where I'm always like presenting myself to be ready. So my mental health has to be immaculate. My physical health has to be on point. I have to dress in a certain way that shows like I'm ready to be held accountable for someone else. Like I have to, my body language, like my posture, my held head high, shoulders back. Like I have to present myself in a way, my mannerisms, the way I speak, my confidence. Everything has to be on par before you can attract those type of people as well. Because at the end of the day, the right woman might come, but she might, let's say, she might not be the right woman for you. I mean, at the end of the day, positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. So it depends on what you want. If you're a negative person, don't expect positive people to surround you. If you're a positive person, don't expect negative people to surround you, because they're used to being around negative people. But don't be drained as well by negative people. So always avoid people that are like overly negative always complaining, always trying to bring bad vibes, trying to put you down, put others down, laughing at other people's mistakes and stuff like that. It goes a whole, this is literally, this could be a whole lecture. Like I'd probably have to stream for like 2 hours to discuss and just write down some notes and just clarify a few things. But I just wanted to get a few things off my head about relationship. And I know a lot of you might not really necessarily get where I'm coming from, but for the people that are intelligent enough, and I know anyone that's subscribed to my YouTube channel is very intelligent, because we're winners here. This is a winner's circle, and we are all prospects, and we're all gonna win this year. And I wish you guys all the best. It's been your boy Polkadar. Don't ever forget that name. Take care. Peace.